Welcome, everyone, to Off the Cuff. I'm Adam Banks. Thank you for listening to the show. We're coming at you live from Lexington, Kentucky. Nellie is in the studio with me. Nellie, what's going on?
Oh, not much, Adam. How about you?
Oh, doing good, doing good. Nellie, did you get a chance to watch the vice presidential debate?
I didn't watch it. I had company last night, and I forgot it was on and didn't record it. I'm so upset.
Well, it was pretty interesting. Just to give you a little rundown of what happened. Mike Pence, they say, won. He was very calm. He's the complete opposite of Donald Trump.
How long did they?
It lasted about an hour and a half. And they sat at a table, and it was the viewership was cut in half from the regular presidential debate between Trump and Hillary.
Well, they didn't need to do that long.
But they are boring people. Those two have no personalities. Their demeanor is just straightforward, kind of robotic. Yeah. Well, Nellie, as we were sitting in the green room, waiting for the show to start, going through our notes. We were watching, Wheel of Fortune was on TV, and
there was a contestant on there, and I said, Adam, you're not going to believe this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
you gotta hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it, and it's just listen to this woman. She's talking about working for a hospice, and then
don't tell.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Ruins it.
All right, let's see. Let's hear it here. Now, how do you work this thing?
Terry? Hi. Terry Miller is from Mesquite, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And you came here to play Wheel of Fortune.
I did.
You work in a transitional end-of-life care. What is that?
Yes, sir. I've been working in hospice for 10 years, and now I am working for a funeral home.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The best end in the world. Is that your opinion?
Oh, Lord have mercy. What do you think of that?
That's crazy.
That's kind of a devastating
I just thought it was, I couldn't help but laugh because I thought she really didn't say that.
Nellie, did you hear about what happened to Kim Kardashian?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, let me tell you something. She is very lucky she's still alive. See, a new developing story came out today about it. They said, I didn't know how bad it was, but she got tied up and they put a gagger on her. She was gagged and put in a bathtub. And there was a friend there at the apartment where it happened who heard the commotion. And so she locked herself in the bedroom while it was going on and hid. She heard it all happening. She could hear everything. Imagine that. She could hear her friend Kim getting, held at gunpoint.
Why did she just call 911?
Who knows?
Maybe she didn't have her phone.
Yeah, maybe her phone was out of the room.
How scary.
Yeah, but that was so... Some people say...
How did she know to hide?
She heard it. She was in the next room and she heard the commotion. She heard the men in there. She heard Kim crying. They said Kim was screaming, please don't, I have children.
Children, yeah.
So she was trying to humanize herself.
Yeah.
I guess when you're put in that situation...
Well, she had to do a hell of a job because she's alive.
She's alive.
Unharmed.
They said
physically, I guess.
They said she is very emotionally...
Oh, I can imagine.
Tore all to pieces.
I cannot. Well, I can't imagine.
Yeah. Well, let's just
hope I don't ever have to.
Have to experience that. Well, basically what happened was she was at Paris. She was staying in an apartment complex. She was there for Fashion Week in Paris, and her bodyguards were... So, I don't know. Did they get beat up? Did they?
I think they attacked them. I don't know what they did.
They attacked the bodyguards. Got in the house, acted like police. They posed as police officers, which is another felony, and pretended to be the police, and held Kim at gunpoint, tied her up. She's lucky she didn't get raped.
I think it was $10 million worth of jewelry.
$10 million. She was walking around with almost $10 million on her arm. That was coming from her arm and hand. That jewelry.
She had to have more in there. No, it was probably in the safe.
Now, a developing story came out today that it was an inside job. Somebody close to Kim. That sounds more likely because they know. Usually when big crimes like that happen...
It could have been somebody in the motel that knew they were coming.
Could be. Could have been. That's a good theory. But it's almost like they knew exactly how much Kim's pieces were worth.
What has Kanye had to say?
Well, Kanye was doing a show.
Yeah, I know
when
that.
It was going on, and he interrupted it. He was doing his song "Heartless." He just stopped it in the middle and said, "Family emergency, I got to stop the show," and left. But now he's not really said anything, but he's like they said he's doubled the security. He's cleared his schedule. He won't leave Kim, so he's just being with her and just doubled their security. I don't think that's necessary because it was
he loves her.
He does, but
and she needs him right now.
Absolutely, I think the best thing is. It's probably to make them just feel at peace. They have the money, why not? Some people say it's a publicity stunt because the Kardashians are known for publicity.
No.
What if that was? Could you imagine?
That would be a horrible thing if it is.
Yeah. What bad people if it is to do something like that?
But I'm not going to think that way.
Yeah.
Because I just want her to be all right.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people were making fun of it. And
Well,
a lot of
that's
people,
just-
James Corden of the Late Night Show was the
Yeah,
only,
he said...
he was the only one who
Yes.
took up for her and said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, shut up. So
And Miss Curtis, that was a guest on the show from the Halloween movies.
Jamie Lee Curtis, yes. I love her.
She was very impressed with him, and she told him so.
after he said that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It was really... You'll have to watch it because it was good.
You know, and she's old school.
Oh, I love her.
Jamie Lee
She's
Curtis.
still as beautiful as she's ever been.
Yeah, and she's made it a point to not have any plastic surgery.
Well, I know it.
Yeah, remember when
I remember that time she got on there with her belly because she had a scar on it.
she wanted to do a magazine.
And it made me feel so good.
She wanted to do a photo shoot of her on a magazine in her bra and panties.
Not that I looked as good as she did,
Natural.
but still.
Yeah, to
You
show
know,
that
she
it was
just-
okay
yeah.
to grow.
To not be, a perfect size and
She
20 years old forever.
doesn't believe in she believes in letting your hair grow gray. She says that's a
Natural thing.
and she just says it's like empowering to her to let your hair go gray because it's let her, I don't know, wisdom. But that's her theory and that's her belief and religion on age. She's just embracing it. Well, Nellie, TV shows are finally starting to come back. Grey's Anatomy, you like that show? I like that
I
show.
love that show.
Yeah, that's been on for 13 years. They say it's just going to keep continuing because the viewership has not went down.
There's a new movie coming on, Genius, and I don't know if that's all of it, but I know that's like the first word of the new show.
Yeah.
I want to watch that.
I want to watch Designated Survivor with Keith Sutherland.
Yes.
The one where he becomes the president.
Yes.
Yes, I want to see
I want
that.
to watch that as well.
Yeah, I want to see that. But that's
When's that coming on? In October?
I know. I believe it's already been on.
No.
I think they've already showed it, haven't they?
No.
Have they
Don't
not?
say that.
I hope not. I feel like that they've already like tonight is episode number 2.
We'll have to Google it.
Yeah, we'll have to Google it. Better Call Saul will be coming back on in February.
Lord, that's forever. I hate when they have that far apart.
And they only do 10 episodes
Yeah,
a season.
because it's awful. It's so. It's like, God, you have to watch the whole thing all over again just to remember what the hell happened.
What happened? Yeah, it gets you so into it too.
Right.
It draws you in. But the thing about the 10 episodes is it doesn't drag anything out.
Right.
It makes it boom, boom, boom happen.
Yeah.
So Nellie, what's been going on in your life? Anything? How is the?
I found out I'm not going to have chemo, everybody, and I want to thank everybody for their prayers.
And praise
I
the
want
Lord.
to praise God and thank Him for
Hallelujah.
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 Hallelujah. Well, Nellie,
I do. I give it all to God. And Adam's dad prayed for me, and he's a preacher, and that meant the world to me. And he's good. He's a wonderful. Adam has a great family.
yeah. Well, Nellie,
And I met Adam's mom.
yeah, you did. You met my mom. Yeah,
Beautiful woman.
a lot has happened.
Sweet.
Yeah, she's a great.
And you got a
woman.
great stepdad too.
Yeah, you met a lot of people. A lot has happened since you last been on. But congratulations on that news, Nellie. Saturday, I'm going to Nashville. I'm going with.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm going
It's going to be a fun time.
I'm going to Nashville. This is the first time all of my friends in Lexington have been out on a vacation together, so I'm excited about that. So all of us are going to Nashville. We're staying at a hotel. Gosh, it's expensive.
Just guys, right?
Yeah, it's just guys, and there's 8 of us going. So it's for Chad's bachelor party. And 8 of us are going, so we have to split everything 7 ways because Chad's not paying. So we're staying at a hotel, and of course I was fine with just sleeping on, I wanted to cram everybody into a room, and everybody wants to get 2 hotel rooms, and it ended up being almost $700.
Yeah.
So we have to split $700 7 ways. That's $100.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit more than what I thought it would
I
be.
think that's cheap.
It is not. And
It
for
is
one
too.
night,
You couldn't have got it for that. Where are you staying at? The Hilton?
I don't know where we're staying at. I have no idea.
Yeah, I bet it's downtown.
It might be the Hilton. It really might be the Hilton. I don't know. But we're going to Nashville, home of Vanderbilt University, Kentucky football. Vanderbilt will actually be in Lexington playing football. Speaking of football, this is the most important game.
Make sure to take lots of Kentucky shirts.
Yes, this is the most important game of the year for Mark Stoops. This is kind of showing
If he's going to get a bowl
if
or
he's
not.
going to be bowl eligible. I really do like Kentucky's. I think that Kentucky's defense is improving. I think they're improving.
I hate to use this old cliche, but they are young.
They are young, but I do think that they have figured some things out I think the Southern Miss loss was a fluke. I think that the Florida loss, we shouldn't have got beat that bad, but I mean, that was some errors. That was just some errors on Coach Stoops' part.
Yeah.
And then the New Mexico State win, South Carolina win, Alabama. They didn't play as badly. I mean, they made the spread.
At least they didn't skunk us.
Right.
That's what I was afraid was going to happen.
Exactly. And we now play Vandy, so we need to win this one. It's a big one.
I agree.
Well, Nellie, I want to thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, have a great time, and you guys be safe, and have a great time.
Just have a great time in life, everybody. See you on the next episode.